muscular dystrophy refers to a group of muscle diseases that weaken the muscles that move the human body.
And the Muscular Dystrophy Association is dedicated to curing MD by providing comprehensive healthcare services, advocacy, education, and funding 300 research teams worldwide.
And today we're joined by 11-year-old Joseph McGill, New Mexico's MDA Goodwill Ambassador. Good morning.
Yay!
Good morning.
Joseph!
Hey, I've been waiting to see you for a long, long time.
You and me both, kid. I'll tell you what, do you remember what I said to you the first time we met?
Yeah.
And I said, what I said, do you remember?
You should come to New Mexico Style and be on the show, and now I am. This is awesome.
Yay! I'm so happy you're here. I told you, right?
I
It took a while, but good things are worth waiting for. That's what we say. And you know, MDA covers 43 different muscle diseases. So we want to ask you, which one were you actually diagnosed with?
I was diagnosed with CMT, and I'm a lot more lucky because it doesn't, I guess you could say that it doesn't work as hard and as fast. It will cripple the body, but it does it more and not less.
Right, there's more longevity for your health.
Yeah.
It takes a little longer.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
And you're a wonderful ambassador for what you do. I mean, what's so nice is that, you know, I look at you and you're just a picture of health, and you're robust, and you're just everything good. And I think you give so much hope to so many kids. And I think a lot of people out there want to know, what were some of the symptoms that you have or that you've had that they can look for?
If you have CMT, odds are that basically there aren't any symptoms. Maybe a bone of the body will be weaker than others. But if we're talking about MD, maybe crippled, you've got, you're in a wheelchair, you break bones a lot, that can be a very big symptom.
Now, do you have anything that affects you from day to day?
Getting up.
Getting up.
It's hard to get up. But it's very, very hard to get up, and it's very, very hard to like run for a while, or mainly just walk for a really long time. Time and time, my feet will start to burn.
Right. So the muscles just start to get weak after a while.
Yes.
But the thing I love about you so much is you don't let it get you down.
No. And you have so much energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what I want to talk about is that MDA actually helps you and your family in a way. So can you talk about that a little bit?
What MDA will do is it goes towards three things. Goes towards support, which means like it helps you get doctors. It goes towards research, which means trying to figure out how to slow it down and hopefully find a cure. When that day comes, I will just shout.
Oh, and I bet I'll hear you all the way over the mountain for that one, right?
Oh, and it also goes to a camp where kids can be fun, have fun like normal kids, and it's awesome. There's swimming and horseback riding. I actually caught a fish there.
Stop it, you did not.
Yes, I caught a fish.
Oh my gosh.
And I did not even know how to fish. And I got a fish.
So cool.
That is one of the big moments.
That is a big moment. I don't think I could do that. I'm the worst. I love it. Now, okay, so what are we looking at right now? These some pictures from camp?
Yeah, these are pictures from camp last year, and I think the last year went amazingly well.
Oh,
they had a lot of good they had a lot of good people, not suspects. Now, if you can see, there's the big red barn, and ooh, I know that kid.
Do you?
The one holding up the sign, I know that kid. He is probably one of the best friends I had at camp, but I didn't really know him very well. So you could tell how popular I was.
No, well, that's not shocking, Mr. Joseph. I think you're probably somebody that no matter where you go, you make friends.
Never met a stranger, right?
I love that.
He's my favorite puppy.
I love it. I love to see that.
And you're so accomplished, 11 years old. You are the New Mexico's Goodwill Ambassador for MDA. Tell us about that. What all's involved with that?
Yeah.
I get to be on the telethon. That's for starters. I get to do a lot of the lockups, which is where basically we call people and say, you're stuck in this place until you raise enough money. It's a lot better than it actually sounds.
Yes, it is.
I get to go around and I get to tell firefighters to fill the boot, go out and say, please give us money to support MDA.
And who can say no to you?
No, I know.
I mean, come on.
Well, I remember last year the telethon. He was better on the mic than I was. This guy, you were awesome.
He's amazing. He was the MC. The reason we met was he MC'd one of the local American Idol competitions, and I'll tell you what, he was better than Ryan Seacrest. I'm not kidding. He was awesome. You
Really?
were real. Oh,
Yeah, you're
Joseph,
good.
you were good.
You're really good.
You were really good, and you made the contestants feel so good. That's what I love about you, is that you don't let things get you down, and you make everybody else feel good about themselves. So you should feel so proud of yourself for doing that for people.
Thank you.
It's a really wonderful
make
gift.
and you make people feel nice and at home.
Aw, thank
good.
you. That's what we want to hear too. And you know, I want to let everybody know that the MDA Telethon is coming up on Sunday, September 4th on our sister station, KRQE News 13. So how will you be involved, Joseph?
I'm going to be co-hosting, I
Nice.
guess you could say.
Cool.
And I'm going to encourage people to get on those phones and call the number and just earn a lot of money for MDA, because it's something that's really important
No
to me.
kidding.
Yes.
It's really important.
Mark
More than
Ronchetti, I think, is going to be co-hosting too, so make sure you give him a hard time. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, and actually Dean Staley as well, who's also our anchor, and actually the host Jerry Lewis is actually going to be missing from this year's telethon,
Right.
and the show is actually down to 6 hours, so it's so important in those 6 hours that people get on those phones.
Yeah, I know, you gotta push through and you gotta tell them and you gotta encourage them, and I just hope very, very much that people are watching this show and saying, hey, that kid is very, very wonderful, first of all, and he's passionate
And he's
about
very
what
humble.
he's talking about. I'm gonna get on that. Oh, and he's passionate about what he's talking about.
That's the
you
word.
are.
You are so passionate. That's a perfect word to describe you.
I'm gonna get on the phones and I'm gonna call that for that kid to go to camp and
Yes,
to
amen to
find
that.
a cure.
Well, we know it's going to be a huge success with you being a big part of the show.
No doubt
With the
about that.
telethon.
And also, of course, we want to mention that MDA's programs are funded almost entirely by public contributions to the Labor Day Telethon. So really, as Joseph said, we urge you to give generously. And how can you say no to this guy? It's impossible. I'll find money. I don't know where I'll find it, but I'll find it for him.
Well, let's go ahead and give our viewers information about the telethon here. And again, it's coming up really soon, this Labor Day weekend,
Yes.
September 4th, 6 o'clock. And for more information, you can always go to mda.org. Thanks so much for being here. We're so
Joseph,
glad
you're
to
the
finally get
best.
you here.
Yeah, that segment went by so fast.
It goes so
by
fast. Will you
really
come back
fast.
again? Will you come back again?
Please come
Hopefully.
back again.
Say it on the air. Give me you have to come back again, because that will, every day, that will motivate me to get up in the morning knowing I'll get to see your face again. That makes me happy. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for letting me be here. It was awesome.
It was awesome for us too.
Now, do you need to economize? Start with your windows. That's next. Stick around.